Taulan cameraman channel.
Oh.
Start. It's 1-1 for now for this big game at the Den. It's been a bright start from both teams, looking to play in a pretty positive manner. Devonport and Kingborough. And here come the strikers on the attack. Harrison Wicks just runs straight into the brick wall of the Kingborough though, and lofts it forward. Millington back there for the strikers. His dance has been lively in the early proceedings, threads it through. The overlapping run, stepping up, keeping it in there, turning, still going the ball here, but Laco's usually dragged down. So he keep it wide by Charlie White. Very hard there was well, full back. Host of youngsters in this striker side, and very, very young average age about this team, the defending champions. Really rebuilt the squad after a number of off-season departures, not least of all their coach Peter Saville. That's new gaffer Chris Gallo doing a pretty good job early on, and after last night's result, 3 points today, could propel them equal top. Probably won't make up the goal difference you'd imagine on Zebras. The Lions, meanwhile, searching for their first victory. Andrews, big fella, such a young player. Reynolds is fouled and play on. The referee's going to drag it back and have a word. Both teams have had one or two early glances at goal. Nothing either side will feel they absolutely should have put away, but here's Bidwell, heavy touch. Kello, a new face in this line side, was there. Works across to Pearce, who thumps it long. Zykos is out off his line. Cavadio looming. Very lively up top last week. Benny Cavadio. Jack Gates will take this throw in, however. We've ticked past 17 minutes. 0-0 the score down at the Den. Gates takes the throw towards that man, Benny. Lays it back for Gates, swings it to the back post over all comers. The Lions will just recycle it a little. Danny Cowan playing in wider areas than perhaps we're used to seeing him in. Normally slotting in as a big target man up top. Not, however, under this system. Here come the strikers looking to build. Holden leaves it behind. Well done by Chris Gallo in just keeping his powder dry with that one. Insisted Holden was still away on a trip and wouldn't play this week. And lo and behold, here he is down at the Den. Starting up top, and a very handy inclusion. Comes in for Braden Mann, who's off playing in a cricket grand final, I'm led to believe. The strikers would love to have him out there. Stretching was Millington, won the ball. Yeah, searching for Holden again. Akakpo reads it well, and now he jumps into the attack. The defender of some promise. He started the season well. He throws in a couple of step overs for good measure and surges into the box. Still going, crosses in and flicked just wide by Cavadio. Thought he directed that into the back of the net, just wide. And the moment passes. That could so easily have been 1-0. Eventually, the moment has gone there for the Lions. Apologies for the pausing. Working the blog as well as the microphone here at the Den. What a place to cover a game it is down here. Best place in the state to come watch a game up here in the box at the Den. Pretty muggy, sort of overcast day as the Lions sending it forward. Matwale laid it back for Cowan, who's got to chase it back under pressure from young Andrews, who's made a very impressive start to life in the top flight. And amongst the Strikers' best players in both the opening games. An offside flag will kill that attack for the Lions. Bidwell lays it back to Zykos. Big shoes to fill, Zykos. Nico Giansopoulos, such a superstar for them last year. Sauntering forward was Millington, cut out by the Coes, and Gates lays it back to Sheikh Kamara. Drives it, but only as far as Dance. Harrison Wicks now. Sorry, Bidwell popping out wide on the right. Wicks on the left. Bit of a formation shift. Bidwell not shy of pushing on the young fullback. He doesn't stop running. Adam Gorry's replacement in the team and shares some characteristics with the man now doing his work at South Hobart. Okakpo. So comfortable on the ball for a defender. Kamara. Cross to the new man, Okello. He drives it down the middle only as far as Raph Reynolds. Now Turtle Holden. Andrews. Back to Bidwell. Back to Dance. Strikers moving the ball nicely, but Dance just tried to do a bit too much, and Gates was there to win it off him. Holden again, bobbing up in the middle. Kakpo tries to get around him. Andrews across. Now Wicks curling one in, and the touch from the defender, I thought was just going to set it up there for Tyler Fisher, who was lurking. And takes a touch and goes behind for a corner. Harrison Wicks to swing it in. He does just that. Defender puts it behind and will go all over again. Wicks sends it into the back post where Tyler Fisher was lurking. He volleys it just past the post. Scored a nice goal last week. Was eyeing off another. Jack Gates now. Go forward. Made Leco's work for it. Returned the pass. So Gates, who's under pressure from Holden, he just brings him down from behind. It might be a slice of cheddar. Indeed it is. Jack Gates goes into the book. So from the back, Dom Smith playing in that centre-back role this year, shifting across from left-back where he was such a reliable figure for the Strikers last year. Incredibly one of the senior players in the team now, despite still being just 18 years of age. Here's a Kakpo. Rather shanked his pass. Andrews across to Dance. Into the middle for Fisher. Look to let it run. Getting back nicely was Pearce. Now here's Benny Cavadia. Looks to get his head up and run. Not much in support, so turns back inside the other way. Andrews shadowing him. Marcage looking to spread the play wide from the Twilight. Didn't quite work out. Big rangy figure of Andrews there again, and he wins it to Wicks. He was dispossessed by Marcage, driving it in the Cavadio direction. Millington over the top of him and heads away. Raphael Reynolds back to Millington. Now Holden in a pocket of space in the middle. First time pass was an absolute beauty to set up Wicks, who drove it straight at the keeper. Might have felt he could have done better there. It was a wonderful ball from Holden to spring him. That didn't really ask anything too difficult of the keeper in the end. Back by Andrews, and then he wins the free kick. Oh, what a hit! Pick that out. Tyler Fisher steps up, takes it quickly, and drills the top window. An absolute stunner from the American. What a goal that was. Tyler Fisher. Top draw, that. Absolutely top draw.
Great strike from the Strikers, 1-0.
So Devonport take the lead down at the Den. Wonderful set piece, and they might double their advantage if they're not careful here, the Lions. Wait. So what do the Lions have in response to that? Just kind of stepped up before they were expecting it and smashed it into the top window. A couple of goals in a couple of weeks. No Braden man out there today. Someone had to step up and fill that goal scoring void, and Fisher for the second week in a row doing that job. Reynolds with a sliding challenge wins it back. Cross to Andrews. Back to Reynolds. two. Looking a good pairing in the strikers midfield. Chipped over the top, searching ball for Wicks. He's got a couple in the box to pick out. Couldn't quite find Fisher. Dances back there. Got two to beat. Gates got a foot in. Bidwell with a very optimistic effort and skied it horribly over the top in the end. Devonport getting on top in this one. Early days though. Down here at the den. Here's a Kakpo. Turned it over. It was a bit careless and they might be made to pay the price. It is. It's Fisher again and it's 2-0 Devonport. A sloppy turnover from the back. Tyler Fisher shielded the defender from it nicely.
Another goal to the strikers, thanks to Tyler Fisher.
As the ground announcer,
2-0
very vocal in the area.
Got to come back.
And the Lions in trouble. Fisher just slides underneath the keeper. And the strikers are 2 to the good. What an impact the import is having. Might get even worse here still as Weeks cuts it back. And Marcage on hand to steer it away.